Hey guys, what's going on? JK, and welcome to another experimental kind of FIFA 23 video because the game content is kind of dead. So this is the second edition of this. I still want to use a couple more teams and try out a few new players, but today we have done the SBC for Lorenzo Insigne, and we are going to be using Gareth Bale, the absolute golf merchant. So yeah, this is going to be a fun little video. He comes in at around 76k. I think he's still a similar price. I also want to use like Giroud for a video. I want to use like Acuna. I want to use Suarez once his price ranges change. I want to use Cavani. So there's still a lot of players that we need to use. But with this team, I used the 4-1-2-1-2. Like I did with the Ligue 1 players, who Buffon got another upgrade after they beat Spain, which is what I predicted. So I should have held on to that card because he looks insane. Talking about insane cards, Bergvies upgraded Vindown and upgraded Klaassen. I was going to do all three of those SPCs, and I would have been able to have a full sick Eredivisie squad to use for a video, but I don't have the three best players from the Eredivisie, so there's no point. So yeah, I am going to just kind of stop talking for the sound effects because, you know, it's kind of cool. But I'll give you my opinion. So the 4-1-2-1-2, I tried out a couple new things compared to what I did before. Was a bit worse, I'll be completely honest with you. So I did revert back, and it was okay, but it just didn't feel as good. I think 4-3-2-1 is probably the best formation for me to use at the minute. In terms of the players I tried out Insigne, who was absolute quality. He was very nice. He was maybe a little bit weak at times and ghosty because of how small he was, but that's not too much of an issue. Osorio was actually alright. He had no defensive ability, but he scored quite a few goals for me, so I guess I'll take that. It could be worse. And then Bale. So I used him at left striker, and I don't like the combination I had. If I had Bale up front, I wouldn't have wanted Higuain. I would have wanted like a Buffon up front, or I don't know, like a Chiesa, a Muriel, someone a bit smaller with a bit more dribbling is what I would have preferred in that position with Bale, because Bale's tall and quite skinny, whereas I would want to have quite a chunky player or a tall player alongside a small and agile player. So I've got that link up. Sorry, I talked over that. So I've got that link up capability, which I didn't end up having in the end, which is why I struggled a bit. But Higuain was also very good. First time I've used him in Rivals. Didn't know his dribbling was that bad. I thought I did him because he had better dribbling stats. But it is what it is. We don't mind. I think Bale, I don't think he's a striker. He's got such a good explosion of pace that I think it would genuinely be more beneficial to use him in, let's say, a 4-3-2-1, to use him as the left forward, so you can then hit those Trivela crosses and also hit those Trivela shots as well with Bale, which is something he's very good at. His finishing's very nice though, his passing's decent, got nice dribbling, didn't even feel that heavy. It's just, you know, sometimes he just didn't feel as responsive due to his height. But yeah, what you saw there was the final 3 games for my rivals this week. There is going to be a new Phenoms promo with all the young players. So we're going to maybe get Jonathan David involved because he's the objective. And then a few other of the cheap cards that are under 100k. We're going to try them out throughout the course of next week. And also maybe in Champs. Just depending on how I feel, because I still want to use like Acuna and Giroud before Friday, because that's when they become irrelevant and there's a new promo. But Bale, 3 goals, 3 assists in 3 games. He was decent. Would he be good at a high level? Yes, as a super sub. Would he be a good starter? Maybe. I'd be leaning more towards probably not, and you'd probably be better sticking with, you know, the players you've got instead of forcing yourself to use different players to link him. But, you know, for a bit of fun, nice card, he'd be good off the bench. Probably would be alright on one chemistry, but I think needs the Hunter and all the engine. But at the end of the day, you know, just using these guys for a bit of fun, ended up making profit on both of them. And yeah, at the end of the day, it was a win-win. Had a lot of fun, got my rivals wins done. So yeah, in terms of what's coming up in the future, we've got the Uruguay squad to use, Giroud and Acuna to use, and then we've got some Phenoms to use next week. So looking forward to that. Hopefully will go well. We might save some packs for that promo as well, to maybe try pack 1. But yeah, Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. The Golf Merchant is good.